Hi guys, this is our video update for our fourth day in Germany, which was yesterday, but we didn't end up doing a video because we had a really early morning this morning. And then today was our first day in Rome, so we'll combine those 2 days and give you guys an update on what we've been doing. And yeah. So yesterday, like I said, was our last day in Germany. We spent the whole day visiting Neuschwanstein Castle, which, if you haven't heard of it, is really awesome fairy tale looking castle.
Yeah.
Which was built
in the 1800s, like late 1800s.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's a castle that Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle is based on.
Or like Walt Disney's inspiration for some castle. There's debate as to which movie.
Yeah, Cinderella
particular.
or Sleeping Beauty. But yes, anyway, it's a really awesome looking castle in like the beautiful Bavarian countryside.
Yeah, right by like the Germany-Austria border.
So it's way south Bavaria, South Germany. So from where we were staying in Munich, it was almost a 2-hour drive each way, but I think it was worth it because the views like on the drive were really beautiful.
Spectacular.
It was like just like perfect German countryside, like
amazing.
Yeah, so green and like hilly and mountainy and
lots of farmland. Just cool.
Yeah, so the drive itself was pretty great.
Very enjoyable.
Totally worth it. And then once we got there, we had reserved our tickets in advance, which is recommended. It's €12 for admission into the castle, and the only way you can get into the castle is with a guided tour. So we did that, scheduled our tour.
If we hadn't reserved in advance, we would have been waiting a lot longer, and we might have actually like missed like some of the first tours, which are a lot less crowded.
Yeah.
So that's why we did it the way we did it, and it was really like it was great.
So yeah, like I said, €12 per person, and then €1.80 booking fee per person to do it in advance, which I think is probably worth it. Made it easy. So we headed up for our guided tour. We took the bus, which you can take up to the castle from the ticket center, which was €1.80 for each person.
Yeah, you can also like pay for a round trip, but we decided to just go up one way and then walk back down.
Yeah, and we walked back down that path, and it would have been a pretty tough hike. So unless you're up for like a 45-minute uphill hike,
all uphill,
then you should probably either take a bus or you can take a horse-drawn carriage, which is more, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's probably cool, but yeah a lot more.
But anyway, so once we got up to the castle, it was a 30-minute guided tour through,
in English.
In English, yes. Yeah. Through the rooms, which is very cool.
Yeah.
You don't have a ton of time to just stop and stare, but our tour guide was pretty good, so we got like some good background on the rooms and King Ludwig II who built the castle.
Yeah, he was kind of crazy.
Yeah, and then from the castle you have like great views of everything and like
countryside.
Yeah,
surrounding areas. There's a castle like right next to it. Another one you can see it from Neuschwanstein, and yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, but you can go up like to the castle and into the courtyard and everything free of charge if you don't pay for admission. You just can't get into the castle and can't tour it. So you can be in the courtyard and you can be up around it if you want for free, but you cannot get inside. And after that we headed to, what was the name of the bridge?
Mary's Bridge.
Yeah, Mary's Bridge, but
in German it's like Medienbrach or something like that.
Something like that, yes. Which is like a bridge over kind of a gorge.
Which is slightly terrifying because the bridge like moves a little bit.
Yeah, and is packed with tourists, so you're kind of like stuck on this little...
The views are worth it though.
Yes, it's really great views of the castle itself, so you have to hike up a little bit from the castle to get up there, and like that's probably where most of like the pictures you would see of the castle are from, is from this bridge.
Yeah.
But yeah, we headed up there and took our pictures and everything, and it was great.
Awesome pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so after that, we had packed our lunch, just sandwiches and stuff, and headed down to this big old lake, which is like a 10-15 minute walk from the ticket center where you start. Walked around. It was really like awesome, clear, fresh looking water.
Amazing.
Yeah. So spent like an hour or two there. Got in the lake.
Yeah, swam a little bit.
Yes, we hadn't brought our swimming suits, but we did it anyway. But it was a good time, and so that it's a really cool place to hang out. You could definitely spend like all day just sitting by the lake,
and you can hike around the area.
Yes.
There's like even like rock climbing, and like people cycle through there a lot. And there's like this little area of beach that you can like pay to go lay in, and really well maintained, really clean.
It might be worth it. We
it
didn't
could be,
do it.
yeah, but we didn't. And we found a really private area, like to just like hang out and eat lunch, and it wasn't super busy, and it was amazing.
Yeah. So after that, we headed back to Munich to our room. Like I said, it was about a 2-hour drive.
Yeah, we decided to just take it slow.
Yeah, we ended up having a fairly short day. Got home, like 4:30 maybe, because we had to wake up super early this morning because our friends Emily and Joel had to leave from the airport 6 o'clock. So we got to the airport at like 4:30 or something.
Yeah, way in advance of our flight, but they made it.
So it was a super early morning, which is not fun, but so hung out at the airport for a while, caught our flight from Munich to Rome, where we currently are.
And I am sick.
Yes, Allie's been sick for like 2 days.
2 days, yeah. So you can do like everything that you can to prepare. Like, you know, we've been taking vitamins, we've been drinking water, but just because we've been traveling so hard, it's like my body is just sort of, you know, needs a break.
Sleeping schedule's been jacked up.
Jacked
we
up,
spent a night in the airport and got 2 hours sleep, and then last night we woke up at like 3 o'clock to head to the airport.
So we had plans today to see something that's right next to the Rome Fiumicino Airport.
Yeah, to head to Ostia Antica, if you guys have heard of that.
Yeah, we decided to go ahead and postpone that. We needed to rearrange the schedule for health reasons, which I think don't hesitate to do something like that.
Yeah, it's very nice if you have a lot of time too. Like we have 3 weeks, you know, and we have almost 5 days in Rome, so the pressure isn't like super high to like. So if we end up missing that, it would suck, but it's not like we'd be missing like the Colosseum or something, you know, that's like huge. So if you have a lot of time, that's all the better for, you know, being flexible.
Yeah.
And
if you get sick, definitely don't hesitate to like rearrange things and just be willing to deal with that. And so today we took a day to just rest. We got here, which, you know, navigating the Roman train system was actually not that bad.
Not bad. I don't know if we mentioned it yet, but there's a great app called City Mapper, which we are using as much as we can. You like tell it where you want to start or where you are, and then tell it where you want to go, and then it provides all these different route options. It'll like it's in limited cities. Like we used it in London, we're using it here in Rome. We'll use it in Paris, but it wasn't available like in any of the places we went in Germany.
Also, you need Wi-Fi to be able to do the mapping out, but you don't need Wi-Fi for it to track your position.
Yes.
So that's really nice.
Yeah, but we use that, and it provides you like all these different options to get from point A to point B, like via bus or metro or train or walking or biking, and then you can like save that that route, and then you're good to go, so that you're not stuck like in a train station with no Wi-Fi and just have no idea what train to get on or anything like that. So that's a good thing to do the night before you go out, you know, if you have Wi-Fi at your hotel or Airbnb or wherever you're staying. So yeah, we made it here pretty smoothly, and then
fairly smoothly.
Yes.
We had a little bit of a bump trying to actually find the exact spot where we're staying. We are here, as you can see. You know, and that's due largely in part to a very, very kind Italian woman
Yes.
who just like took the time to help us. She called the number for our host and contacted them and like helped us get here and stuff. So I mean, we like basically just walked up to her and like asked her if she could speak English, and
Yeah.
you know, with what little English she had and what little Italian we had, like we just worked it out and it was amazing. So
Yeah, we spent like half an hour once we got here, like going through all the different like levels
surrounding
of buildings and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but we're here and
Yeah, we made it.
yes, it's great. So yeah, we spent like since like 1 o'clock just hanging out and
We went
grocery shopping. That's one thing we did.
Which went pretty
Yeah.
well.
So now we're here, and I wanted to mention we about airports and flying,
Going through customs and stuff.
going through customs and baggage. We have big packs.
50-liter.
I don't know what they are yet. They're like maybe close to 60-liter packs, and we are having to go to the oversized or like bulk luggage to
For
check them
EasyJet, mhm.
when we're flying EasyJet. Just because it sounds like the straps, I guess, like since they stick out, make it to like whatever.
Yeah.
But that's something to keep in mind if you're going to be flying. I don't know if it's just the EasyJet thing, or if you're going to be using a big pack. That's something to keep in mind. And then the other thing was we were a bit confused at the airport because we went through. We basically no one checked our passports
or anything.
Once we got there, we just like went to our bags and then like left.
Yeah.
And I guess that's apparently since we came from Germany, which is in the EU. If you're coming from anywhere in the EU to another EU country, they don't really care about your passport, or so that's another thing we learned today, which could be helpful.
Yeah.
But if you're coming from non-EU country, then you'd obviously have to go
Like
through.
the UK, for instance. Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, so those are some things we learned today, and that's what we've been up to.
Feeling good. We're loving our trip. Having a ton of fun.
Yeah, it's been going great.
Yeah.
And if you've enjoyed these, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want to see what we're doing on Instagram, we've been using the hashtag Miranda's on the move. Is that right?
Yep, Miranda's on the move. That's our last name.
Yes.
And yeah.
But yeah, if you want to see what we're doing on Instagram, you can check out the hashtag, putting everything on there. And then, yeah, tomorrow I want to do a kind of a montage of what we are seeing tomorrow. And kind of put it stick at the end of the video so that you actually see some of the things we're doing and not just our talking heads
just talk
for
about it.
however long. And I think I'll do that tonight. I just took a little clip of the view from our room, and then I think I'll stick it at the end of this video. So thanks for watching, and hope you guys are enjoying these, and we'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Bye.